Do not attempt to adjust your device screen. We are in control of the broadcast. We control the horizontal. We control the vertical. The time has come. Please stand by for a live transmission from Halloween Daily News. Yes, 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 yes. Raise your horns, light your pumpkins. You know what time it is. Let's see. We are live. Let's see who else is awake and alive out there tonight. Hello, Haddonfield, and happy Michael Myers Monday. Welcome to it. If you're new here, my name is Matt. We are Halloween Daily News, and this is Michael Myers Monday Live, our gathering celebration of the greatest horror franchise of all time. We talk all things Michael Myers, where we celebrate Halloween and where we hang with the greatest fan community on the internet or anywhere for that matter. And that brings me to our friends over here in the live chat. What's up, everybody? Happy Michael Myers Monday. Welcome back to it. We made it through another week, through another Monday. It's almost October 31st. The season of the witch is upon us in every way, and that is quite a few reasons to celebrate. So we're celebrating tonight. Happy Michael Myers Monday. Happy Halloween. Hope everybody is doing well. I see a lot of friends already lighting it up in the live chat, like some of our illustrious channel members, Pat Ring and Brett Patrick. Of course, David Suber, our moderator, super moderator. I see City Kitty lighting it up in here as well. Thank you for the compliment on my shirt. I appreciate it. Phil is in the house. What's up, man? Jenny, of course. Wouldn't be Michael Myers Monday without you. Thanks for being here. Sam and Tim in the house as well. Thanks for being here, guys. Teen Wolf, you know it. Of course, Teen Wolf is in the house. Howling at the moon tonight. Fall Guy, what's up? Another illustrious channel member. Rob Windsor, what's up, man? Thanks for being here tonight. Blake in the house as well, another illustrious channel member. Excellent, excellent. You guys too can be channel members. It's just $5 a month. Lots of cool perks, lots more on the way. Megan Wagner has checked in. Happy Michael Myers Monday to you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good to see all of you guys. I appreciate you being here. Not sure how many of you saw our post earlier today. Excuse me, as I wet my whistle. We're going to do things slightly different this week. As you recall, last week it was a monumentally huge special edition of Michael Myers Monday Live. We had illustrious special guests, Judith Myers. It was actually our first ever Judith Myers Monday, as we celebrated all things Sandy Johnson and Judith Myers last week. Unfortunately, there were some technical issues in the early part of the program. There was some behind the scenes stuff before we began the interview. And then those of you that were there or have watched the replay know that for a large portion of the first part of the interview, you couldn't hear Sandy for a lot of that. And all you heard were my questions and not her answers. So we are going to make good on that tonight. I've already uploaded the corrected edit of that entire interview, including your Q&A questions, and the whole video is going to premiere in a little less than an hour now at 11:31 p.m. Eastern. So for the first hour tonight, we're going to do what we normally do every week. I got some news bites for you. I got a cool unboxing and review that I'm going to premiere for you in just a minute. And we'll do some shout outs and see what else we get into. But right around 11:31 or so, I'm actually going to end this live stream. And I'm going to urge all of you that are still hanging out and want to hang out more to then switch over and join us at the link. I've pinned it to the top of live chat, and I'll put it in the comments once the live chat ends. But that's when we're going to premiere the corrected audio version of our conversation with Sandy Johnson. All of our conversation with Sandy Johnson last week, because that's right, it's not just my own conversation, but you guys were a part of it, and all of that will be in this new edit. So you will be able to see everything that you missed in the early parts, and if you just want to relive and enjoy again the rest of it, well, that's fine too, because it's Michael Myers Monday. I'll be there with you during that premiere in the live chat. We'll watch the premiere live together. We'll celebrate Sandy some more, and we'll carry this Michael Myers Monday party on over to that premiere after this stream ends. So, a little bit different, but that's how we're going to do it this week. I debated. There was a lot of different options of what to do about the audio issue. I was hoping could edit it back into that original stream through YouTube, but the only audio they let me replace existing audio with is audio from their library, so that didn't work. So in any case, we've got it now. That's what we're going to do. Like I said, I've got some other cool stuff to talk about between now and then, but because that's going to premiere at 11:31, give or take a 5-minute countdown buffer, that does put me on just a tiny bit of a timeline here tonight. So I'm not going to waste any more time yapping. I'm going to get into our first treat for you guys. This is a premiere because I got something new to show and tell tonight. I got a new Michael Myers product. It's awesome. I love it. It arrived in the mail just a couple days ago, and I shot an unboxing earlier today. And I shot some showcase video and did my first impression review of this badass new product. So, without further ado, right now, we are going to jump over there. Oh, I see more illustrious channel members. Andromeda in the house. What's up? Driving will drive safe. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in. Destination Station is in the house as well. And who's this? Laguna Beach checking in also. Awesome. I like it. Good evening to you. Okay. What we're going to do right now, I'm going to play you this unboxing, and you can see this new product, and then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about it. Then we'll go into some news bites. Other stuff to look forward to later on this week includes my exclusive interview with the writer-director Justin Harding of the awesome new Halloween horror comedy Carved. It is streaming right now, as of today, on Hulu. If you have Hulu, you need to watch it. after you watch this and after you watch Sandy's interview, then you need to go check it out. It is awesome. It is so awesome. I love it. I talked to writer-director Justin Harding and Peyton Elizabeth Lee, who is the lead in it. And she does a really great job and just a fun interview. That one's coming up. Also, my exclusive interview from from Haunted Screams Expo a few weeks ago with Troy James coming up this week. And we've got lots of exciting, cool stuff coming from Nightmare Weekend last weekend, including the Halloween 78 panel. More with Sandy, also with Nick and Tommy. And you might have seen, or maybe you didn't, if you didn't get a chance to check it out, but I just shared this photo that those two gentlemen allowed me to capture of them at Nightmare Weekend last weekend. And it was great seeing both of them. So I've got tons of footage for basically the entire panel featuring Nick Castle, Tommy Lee Wallace, and our good friend Sandy Johnson coming your way this week. And tons more coverage from Nightmare Weekend, including a new interview basically with Tommy. A very unique situation where he and Sue had just a conversation there on the convention floor, not about Halloween or Michael Myers at all, but about music and playing music and violin and stuff like that. Very just fascinating conversation, but he allowed us to record it, and I'll be sharing that with you guys very soon as well. All right, right now, I'm going to take a breath. I'm here right here in the live chat. I'm not going anywhere. We're still live, but I'm going to play this pre-recorded package that I put together for you earlier today. This is my latest Michael Myers collectible unboxing. Check it out. And fingers crossed there's no technical issues, but like I said, I am right here in the live chat, so feel free to let me know if there are any issues. Otherwise, I will see you in just a couple minutes. Hey, what's up, everybody? Matt here with Halloween Daily News, and welcome back to another unboxing. That's right, we're here at HDN HQ, where we received this package just a few days ago, but I wanted to wait until today as I'm recording this. It's Michael Myers Monday. Very fitting, because what we have here is a package I'm very excited to receive from our friends at Mondo Collectibles. You may recall earlier this summer they released a brand new 10-inch Michael Myers soft vinyl figure inspired by 20th century Japanese sofubi collectible figures, and that is what we have in here. A special gift from our friends at Mondo to review and share our opinions of with you guys here today. So we're going to start it off with an unboxing. I've not even seen one of these in person yet. Very excited to check it out. Of course, always excited to add a new Michael Myers figure to my collector's shelf. But this one promises to be very unique and very cool and very big at 10 inches too. So let's go ahead and get into this right now. We got our box cutter here, and cut the tape off the top here. And I will pick up my phone so that you can get the full effect as we're unboxing and actually see it as I'm POV here, thanks to my trusty cell phone. So we'll cut to the POV, and we'll see what we see in here. Alright, well, that looks like it is it. We're going to set it down and slide him out just a little bit. There it is, wrapped in plastic. I'm going to turn this over, I think. Oh yeah, already through the packaging I can see the word brilliant orange. And I love that it looks like they've also got it written in Japanese as well. Very cool. These are inspired by these Sofubi, which, from my understanding, literally means soft vinyl figures. All right, we are gonna slowly unwrap this bad boy. Here you can see, here it is, and we are gonna slide him out nice and gentle here. Boy, look at that peeking out of here. And look, I see the Ben Tramer hat. Oh, is cool. Officially licensed from Halloween 2. Again, I like that they keep the Japanese writing on here, as it is inspired by the Japanese figures. You got your Ben Tramer head in there. We got our knife, our syringe, and our 10-inch Michael Myers. Check it out, everybody. Here it is. Not very heavy. Again, it's not hard plastic. It's a soft vinyl. So it's not very heavy. But he is all of 10 inch there. Unique packaging here. I think paying tribute to again the Japanese style that they are inspired by here. And again, I love the Japanese writing here on the packaging as well. But as you guys know, while I do keep a few items every now and then in the package for various reasons, generally, for the most part, when it comes to my Myers collectible figures and other collectibles, I tend to take them out of the package because I want to play with them like when I was a kid, you know what I mean? And I want to pose them and put them on the shelf and photograph them and shoot them and all that good stuff. So I'm not going to waste much time here. I will get some up-close video of this packaging. I mean, here you can see you got Michael's face there on one side of it. I love that color orange there. But I'll get some good quality up-close video of this so you can see it as it is in the package. And then we are going to go ahead and open him up and check him out completely unpackaged. Both with the Michael head, and again, I love that it comes with a Ben Tramer head, because it's just technically now Michael Myers figure and a Ben Tramer figure, depending on which head you have on him. But he looks great. Just looking at him right now, first glance, both the head sculpts look really awesome. I'm stoked. Let's give you a better look at this packaging, and then let's get him opened. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here to just slide him out from the bottom conveniently here, which suggests that he could be very conveniently placed back in the packaging, depending on how you want to. But as you can see, well, you can't see right now, but as you can see, he slides right out of the bottom of the packaging, and here he is, and right here, loose here. Let's go ahead and pull out the Tramer head. How cool is that? I know it's not the first time anybody's ever released a Tramer head with a Myers figure, but I mean, it's the first one that I own, and I'm a big Ben Tramer fan. Justice for Ben Tramer, right? Yeah, I could see displaying this guy with this Tramer head a lot, honestly. So that's my first accessory that we've taken out here, and I've laid my hands on, and it looks great here. Again, you'll see in the up-close video, the mask sculpt looks really good to me. Like, it's pretty, yeah, I mean, it looks really good. Got the blackest eyes, and of course this one, the Tramer blonde hair. So let's put that down here, and I guess we'll remove the the figure next, because there's his plastic covering there. So again, packaged nice and snug, not tied in or anything, which makes for a pretty easy unpackaging if you're going to do it, and maybe more importantly for some of you guys, a very easily repackaged item if you want to take him out like I'm going to do, and then if you wanted to put him back in to get footage of the figure in the package and so forth. So here he is. Now it said he's articulated, so yes, the arms move. Obviously the head is removable, and the legs are a little bit articulated too, it looks like. He's a little stiff, but that's and so there we go. Now he is soft vinyl. Now he's not soft enough to be like plush or anything like that, obviously. You know, he does feel almost like a plastic figure. And again, standing 10 inches tall. He's a good size, not super heavy, but and again, I like the look of the mask on here. I think the hair's right. Got his classic blue jumpsuit. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, very unique as far as the scale, the 10-inch scale. But this guy's badass. Yeah, and I could see using the Tremor head quite a bit with mine too, because again, I am a big Tremor fan. Yeah, he reminds me of kind of the classic 80s action figures that you might get, kind of the Star Wars style figures, the Kenner, the G.I. Joe style figures, where it's just the 1, 2, 3, 4 arm, leg, points of articulation, and then the head, so I guess 5 points on most of those figures. It's pretty much like that, but in a larger collectible 10-inch scale here, which again reminds me kind of the original old G.I. Joes way back before the 3 3/4 inch versions were released. Very much kind of that style. And again, I'm just very impressed with how the face looks, the mask. Once you guys get an up-close look, or if you already own this, I definitely want to hear your opinion on what you guys think of these head sculpts, but I think they look really great. Alright, I'm going to stand him here for a minute, and I know that's just off screen for you guys. Actually, let's see, maybe if I put him right here, you can see him kind of lurking behind me there. Alright, now I'm going to pull out the other two accessories before I get any further and take a look at them. And again, these accessories just pop right out of the plastic, which I kind of appreciate, because a lot of times, honestly, with some collectible figures, as you guys know, that also collect these, you've got to untie every single piece and everything, and I get it. I want it safe in there in the packaging. And again, those of you that never open the packaging, you never have to worry about any of that. But so here we go. Again, the 10-inch scale, I think, is something that really sets this figure apart. The size of these props, they almost look too big, but I'm going to put them in his hands in just a minute, and we'll see how they fit. But and again, I will shoot, as always, some showcase video of each of these items. We're done here, but I love that it's H2, so of course he's going to come with his kitchen knife, you know, that he took from the Elrods, but the syringe, there's so many cool weapons that Michael uses as an H2. He uses a hammer, he uses a lot of cool weapons, but the syringe in the eye, that's one of the best kills ever, and probably my favorite from H2. Just that whole scene when Michael comes out of the darkness there. But anyway, I digress. Let's arm Michael with his weapons here. Okay, so the knife slides right into his right hand, fits very nicely, no problems there, no issues, not too tight, but enough to remain in place. Let's see if he can hold the syringe at the same time in the other hand. Yeah, this is an awfully big syringe, even for this scale of figure. I think we're going to have to free up his right hand maybe for this. But I think it'll work. Yeah. There you go. See, he can still hold the syringe. Pretty big syringe even at this 10-inch scale. He's going to go stabbing with it. But I dig it. I like it. I mean, what are they going to do? Do a little tiny one that fits in between his fingers? I don't think that'd be possible. And it's kind of like something that you would get in vintage early 80s, late 70s style action figures, at least over here in America, and probably similar over with these Japanese inspired figures as well. So again, it's that he can hold both at the same time. This left hand is more in stalker mode than stabber mode, but you can interchange which one you want. So here he is, back with the knife. Again, I can't try on the Ben Tramer mask. It's not popping off easily, so I don't want to fear. I'm probably going to do that off camera, but I will get so of him with both heads. If there was any severe removing this one, I definitely want to handle it with care. Even though you know, the figure he appears pretty durable, and again, I mean, just articulation, but that's all you with this. It would be cool if he could hold time, but and that's probably nitpicking. And again, slide the needle to the hand if you want to. A little awkward where he's holding it. Work. There's that, and of course, I love the Tramer head. This is awesome. So right now, I'm going to adjust the lighting and shoot some up-close demo video of all of this so you can get a better look, hearing your thoughts on this new soft vinyl figure by officially licensed featuring the Michael Myers, by our friend Dick Warlock. Check out at this link. And of course, thank you, Mondo, for what a Halloween treat for us. For new addition to collector's shelf. My ever-expanding collector's is more accurate, but this is awesome. Thank you again, Mondo. These are great. We'll include the link in the description of this video where you can get yours right now. Mondo, Michael Myers, soft vinyl. Alright, check out this showcase video and give us your thoughts down in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you for watching. are back live here. If I can find my way out of the dark somehow into the light. There we go, into the orange glow of Halloween. And here he is, fully unboxed, completely operational. And I am loving this dude. I literally just shot that a couple hours ago. Shot the showcase even more recently than that. Now, as you can see, though, I still haven't taken the head off. Still have not put the Tramer head on it. And I've tried. I've pulled and tugged a little bit and tried to, but honestly, I don't want to pull it too hard and break the thing. And I figured I'd check with the experts first, since it's Michael Myers Monday, and I know we got some experts in the house. I'm looking at you guys, Pat and Brett, and any of you other collectors here that might already own this. If you have, in fact, unboxed him like I have you switched the heads, or the portraits, as Mondo calls them? Have you switched the heads out? And if so, did you have any difficulty at all removing the head? You can see it turns just fine. And again, I've pulled what I consider pretty hard, but I don't want to go too crazy, at least not when I've only had him out of the package for a couple hours. But yeah, a lot of you commented how big he is. I did not know he would be this big either. I mean, I did. It said on the website all along 10 inches. So, I mean, it was... But, yeah, he's really cool. And, very old school style. Like I said, it reminds me of like an enlarged version of kind of the G.I. Joe or Star Wars figures, 3 3/4 inch, that I grew up with in the late 70s and 80s, or early 80s. And like I said in the video, I mean, you can position the syringe in his right hand. But I've got him holding the traditional knife for now. And again, Mondo, I mean, hooking us up with this. I love that they have this license now. You know, Mondo was recently acquired by Funko, and Funko has tons of licenses. And so now, being a part of that family, they have access to licenses like this. And of course, they just did a reissue of this in, I believe, a smaller version that comes with the pumpkin, the Nightmare Vessel. That's the brand new one that was just released. But this was actually released earlier this summer. But yeah, I totally dig him. No bullet holes. It's pre-bullet holes. Yeah, I totally dig him, and very excited with what else they're going to do with this line of these soft vinyls, and also with the license of Halloween 2. I mean, we already know they've taken this and done the Nightmare Vessel with it now. So, so again, you guys chime in if, in fact, you own this. What do you think of it? Have you unboxed yours? Have you swapped the head out? Let me know what your experience has been so far in the comments below. All right. Like I said, we got a couple fun little news bites, but I'm going to drop another premiere here on you guys. This is a pretty short video, but again, just a fascinating moment that we captured on video during Nightmare Weekend. It was on Sunday, kind of later in the day, on Sunday afternoon. It was a little bit slower, and Tommy Lee Wallace just had a few minutes, you know, that he wasn't signing autographs, and he was drawing, like making art right there at his booth. And so Sue and I, you know, we're looking at what he was doing and just started talking to him for a minute. And then he and Sue had this conversation. You know, it started as we were talking about the art, and I was filming some of him doing this art. And then they just had this kind of impromptu conversation, just talking about music. My wife Sue, she's a violinist, if you didn't know. And of course Tommy, a musician, Carpenter, Castle, they're all musicians. Um, uh, had a little band called the Coupe de Bills, as you may or may not know. I think most of you guys know that. But anyway, just a fun little moment. Again, not talking about Halloween or Michael Myers at all in the least, but just a kind of slice of life moment here, very candid from Nightmare Weekend that nobody has seen yet. You guys get the first look. Check it out.
Well, listen, left-handed rule, didn't you hear?
Yes, I knew, and I was so sad that I'm a concert violinist, so my left hand is strong, but it's not right.
All right, give me 1 second to adjust the volume on this.
Well, listen, left-handed rule, didn't you hear?
Yes, I knew, and I was so sad that I'm a concert violinist, so my left hand is strong, but it's not right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, where was I that I saw a left-handed violinist?
I tried to say to my teacher that in like
She wouldn't let
third
you.
grade. Yeah, she's like, no, there's only righties. And,
Right,
and
and
I've watched older left-hand people actually, because there was no other way. And they
well,
were
of
great.
course, it's you can play competently left-handed, but you won't fit into an orchestra because everybody else is sawing away the other way like
that's
that.
Right. I'll never forget the time I stopped this boy who was sewing a cello, and like there I was like, whoop,
Bam.
a giant upright, and I poked him right in the eye.
Ow! Wow! Shit!
He's heard it before, but for me, yesterday was the first time that I ever heard of John Carpenter play violin.
Yes, we were in an orchestra.
In the orchestra.
The worst high,
See,
the
he
worst,
knows that word. You know that word.
the worst high school orchestra in history.
Well, there was so
Well, it
few
was
of
a
you, right?
a really tiny high school.
Yeah, there's so few.
My
of
graduating class had 53 people in it, and they recruited members of the. I was recruited when I was in 4th grade. That's how desperate they were for bodies
Wow.
in that high school orchestra.
Yeah, because that was like way before, you know.
Yeah.
Like our business has suffered ever since like the iPod and the iPhone and then Bluetooth speakers everywhere,
Right.
and nobody knows the value of a human. But
Well, you know, John was at one time he became concertmeister. He was first chair.
Really?
see what I mean? That's like
But he couldn't even read music. He
that's
faked
just
it.
the thing.
That's awesome.
He
Can you
totally.
read music?
Yes, I can read
Yes,
music very
because
well.
Alan Howard, I can't
Howard,
remember.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
He cannot. The guy who did
Like John.
what is his name? Harry, what's his name from
Oh,
the
Manfred
Jason-
Dini from
yeah,
Friday the 13th.
he cannot read music.
I didn't know Alan couldn't read music.
Yeah, he cannot read music. And me, my problem, because I was staying upstate New York, in like New York City, like, but I never knew how to learn to improvise.
Well, that's usually the gap between concert people and rock and roll and jazz
Mhm.
people is we improvise and those guys have to have a score.
Yeah.
That's right.
So but you know, I think it's crucial to know both.
I feel like that too. Like our son,
Need to be
That
able
does.
to need to be able
He's
to read the chart,
that's right.
but you also
Right.
need to be able to play whatever.
Be able to jam, yeah.
Yeah,
Our son, he was
jam.
like a prodigy, and he was like this big, and I teach violin, so. But my friend, he like started with those tins of popcorn every Christmas. He would like use those with sticks,
Playing.
and when he was 2, so we got him lessons when he was 4, and the teacher's like, all right, fine, I'll teach. And like within 10 minutes, he's like, I'll teach him. So we did drum, and he's actually a percussionist.
Yeah.
To me, that makes a difference. You know what I mean? So like.
I think it's such an incredible universal language that
Yeah,
it's
and that's
Absolutely.
it. It's a universal language.
you can speak music with anybody in any language.
Yeah,
It's pretty helpful.
but for
That's
me,
true.
it's
Makes
been
us-
great. 'Cause I moved from New York to North Carolina, actually South Carolina, And number one, I couldn't understand the way everybody talked for a while, but I saw that there's so many bands and people who just could not read music. And for me, I couldn't jam. They put the spotlight on me. I was in a punk alternative band in college. We like gigging NYC. Yeah, I had to the guitar player. He had to teach me, and I would do it by ear, beforehand. But I
yeah, rock out. Wait.
I can stay in the bass line, of course, the regular chords, but yeah. Anyways,
well, it does take practice.
It does, and I've been doing it. Oh my gosh.
The best improvisers really know their scales.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They really have a fluidity with the instrument. They can run all over the board.
And here in the South, it's fiddle.
Well, it's a different
It's a different everything.
It's a different instrument.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
I mean, somebody who plays fiddle may not be able to sit down and do a Mozart concerto.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Yep. So
And someone, but likewise, someone who can play a Mozart concerto
I could do that.
may not be able to fiddle.
But I can't fiddle. I mean,
Because it's very different.
It's
Two
so
techniques, two different techniques.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of an abrupt cutoff there, not quite the usual sign off. But again, not exactly an interview, just a bit of conversation. And I asked Tommy if it was okay to keep rolling, and he, kind of gave the nod of approval. And so again, I don't know what we'll do with that. It may go public at some point, but for now, you guys got the exclusive. Tommy Lee Wallace talking music, playing in the high school orchestra with John Carpenter back in the day when they were in high school. Pretty fun. Again, just just some of these fun moments, like getting that photo of those two guys, and that's why we like going to those events and like hanging around for all of it, because you never really know. I mean, some of the great con advice we got many years ago was get to your events early, because you never know what opportunities might happen, and that's great advice. Use snacks, because you're never going to have time to really sit down and eat a proper meal for 3 days straight. So eat good at the beginning and the end, and otherwise learn how to snack for 3 days in between, and stay hydrated. Also, and I don't mean by alcohol, you'll want to, keep that flowing, but good old hydration, H2O is, no pun intended, is a must there too. Just real quick, my advice to convention goers that was given to us many years ago and has proved kind of very useful, I have to say. Real quick, we've got a couple news bites to hit on. And like I said, I'm going to blast through these because in about 12 minutes, actually in about 15 minutes, the Sandy interview is going to premiere, and we're all going to go over there, and we're going to continue this conversation, but we're going to be doing it in the live chat, or at least I'll be in the live chat with you guys as we watch that premiere. If you need to find the link, it is pinned to the top of the live chat right now. Now, there has been some news to break since our last live stream that we've not discussed here. We've talked quite a bit about Michael Myers in video games. There's been all kinds of exciting developments with that just this year. And just on Friday, Michael, in his own game, was released. The first of two new games that are coming. The other one is still a ways off in development, but the first one is here. If you didn't know, check it out. From Boss Team Games, available on PS5 and all the other platforms, it is the Retro Realms double feature with Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead. And physical copies of this are available at your regular game retailers as well as digital copies. And it is out there right now. You can find out more info, watch the footage trailer, and of course find links to order on whatever your gaming platform is right now. Excuse me, at Halloween dailynews.com. This is a really cool throwback 16-bit arcade-style game that I think old guys like me will probably enjoy, maybe more than my 17-year-old son is gonna. But the big news for us is we got it. We own it. Boss Teams sent us the digital codes for the game, including the Laurie Strode DLC, which is like an added feature. We also got the Kelly Maxwell DLC for Ash vs. Evil Dead. Since we got it on Friday, I have not had any time over the weekend to dig into it yet. But by next week, if not before, I plan to have a full report for you on my own experience playing this one, because again, it's just a scrolling kind of stab 'em up, kind of Michael Myers in a Super Mario type game, which I am all about. I think I can handle that one, at least for a little while. So, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more exclusive gameplay footage for you, like we did on the Call of Duty. Also, well, we've already reported on John Carpenter's Halloween being back in theaters. We talked about that 2 weeks ago. Did you guys catch Michael Myers on SNL last night? Not last night, 2 nights ago on Saturday night. It was SNL's 2024 Halloween episode, because there is no new episode next Saturday night. It was hosted by Beetlejuice himself, Michael Keaton. And as they usually do, there were a couple of Halloween-themed skits. Not too many. They actually did one a couple of weeks ago where they spoofed Spirit Halloween pretty harshly. But while SNL routinely has featured Michael Myers many times in their Halloween-themed skits, this one was actually full-on all about Michael Myers, believe it or not, if you didn't see it. In the skit, they were filming a new sequel called Halloween Rises. And Chloe Fineman and Sarah Sherman, who rocked in the Chucky series, by the way, and always does great decapitation sketches on SNL. They were playing two intended victims of the shape. And then Mikey Day plays Michael Myers. And the whole joke of the whole sketch is that this actor just cannot seem to nail Michael's signature walk and just wants to keep putting a little too much, pizzazz into it. And the director is not having it. This actor, the Michael Myers actor in the skit, is being choreographed by Michael Keaton, who ultimately takes over and tries to direct Halloween Rises. All pretty surreal and funny, and just, again, a testament to how synonymous Michael Myers is with the holiday that gets his own skit devoted just to him. On the most recent episode, in the 50th season of this long-running sketch show, I know a lot of people have commented, I haven't watched that in 30 years, and I don't know who all watches it nowadays. I mean, I still watch it. I thought it was great, but again, I'm a sucker for Michael Myers references in pop culture. And we've got one more very tasty news bite to share with you guys. There is a new officially licensed Michael Myers mask maker in the house and on the market. Bringing it to the block in Haddonfield. I don't know. Got a little weight from me there. Tinsley Transfers, who took over the official Art the Clown Terrifier licenses from Trick or Treat Studios. They also worked on Terrifier 3 and took over doing the special effects, handpicked by Damien Leone himself, led by Christian Tinsley. Well, they just announced yesterday in this Instagram post a new mask drop. This beautiful new Halloween 2 officially licensed Michael Myers mask made by Tinsley Transfers. And here's the listing. It's $80, available to order right now. You can get a couple good looks at it. Now, I didn't have time to put the link before we started this live stream, but I will add the link as soon as we're done here to the description of this video so you can get your hands on this one. Again, brand new. And from what I'm seeing here, it looks good. And this is huge news in the mask game because it has been many, many years, over a decade, since Trick or Treat Studios didn't hold the exclusive mask license for Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. We covered it when they, for the first time, didn't renew their license with Universal for those two films. Their reasoning being they don't need, I mean, I don't know that this is their reasoning, but it doesn't take a genius to figure it out. For the H3 stuff, they own Don Post now. They own Don Post. So all of those old classic Don Post masks, so that basically they can do the Silver Shamrock masks as Don Post masks, which is what they're going to do. And as for H2, they've got the 78 license, and they can do so much with that 78 license. I think the only thing that you won't see them doing anymore is Blood Tears, because that's like definitively H2. But Tinsley, a new mask. I mean, I think it looks good. I need to see it in person, obviously, but this is exciting, Trick or Treat has really had the market on the officially licensed masks for many years now, and it's kind of ironic. As soon as they finally got the Rob Zombie films, for like 1 year, they had all 13 films under their own license, and then it was like the very next year, H2 and H3 went away as of this year. But here we go. And it also begs the question, does Tinsley also have the H3 license as well? I'd be very curious to know if they do. And I think it's very likely that they may. Universal is known to license those together. All right, so give me your comments and your thoughts on the new H2. I know some of you guys are about to order it right now. All right, and one more thing before we do shout-outs. I want to remind you guys that until midnight tonight, you can still get 10% off every single thing in our online store with code October. Go to HalloweenDailyNews.com/shop right now. Link is in the description. Use code October. Get you 10% off anything you want in there. Happy October, happy Halloween, and happy Michael Myers Monday. All right, I am going to do a couple shout-outs real quick. And like I said, we're actually going to shut down this live stream here in just a couple minutes so that we can all then go over and watch the full Sandy Johnson experience from last week, including the audio now corrected during the first 20 minutes or so, and then everything else from there, and we'll hang out in the live chat. But first, Triple M shout-outs from the various social media platforms out there, starting over on Threads with this Michael Myers Monday thread posted by Haddonfield Project. I like that they're making us some Triple M memes out there. I dig that. Let's jump over to the site formerly known as Twitter, now known as X. This is posted by White Empress at Ocean Terran 666. And I don't know what to say about this. I don't know if this is White Empress in costume or not. I'm assuming it is, or if it's just a cool image that they thought was awesome. Definitely a take on Michael Myers Monday. Something different, something unique. I don't know. What do you guys make of this? I don't have a lot of words, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't like it. All right, let's jump over to the TikTok. And this one was posted earlier today by Spooky Hallow Queen, obsessed with the new Glamlight Halloween 2 collection. Look at that. A Glamlight Halloween 2 makeup collection. I had no idea this was even in existence. Will I have to add it to my collection? I don't know. I think Sue needs some of these, though, right? I think Sue needs this set. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Pretty damn awesome. Look at that. I mean, sleigh all day. One's named after Santa Mira. One's having to do with Haddonfield Memorial. That's really cool. All right. Another one from TikTok. This was posted by Upgrade Gaming 01. Now streaming on Twitch, Michael Myers Upgrade Gaming. And he's doing the Michael Myers gaming thing. Michael Myers taking over the gamer world. One more from TikTok today, posted by Miles Dimitri Baker. And he's asking, have you seen Laurie? Michael Flyers certainly hasn't. And I just thought this was hilarious. Look at that, guys. It's Michael Flyers. You get it? He's looking for Laurie. Look, she's even hiding behind the hedge right behind him. And he's passing out flyers because Laurie is missing. Michael Flyers. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. It's silly. It's borderline stupid, but it made me laugh, and it's still making me laugh. And now I'm just noticing the blood tear down his left ear. This is great. Michael Flyers. Awesome. All right, let's jump over to good old Instagram. From the gram, all of these guys, or most of these guys, tagged us today. This is Lost in the Abyss 13, Michael's Return. Look at that amazing H4. Looking badass. This is Canadian Myers, always doing great work on Triple M. This one is Myers Forever. Quoting Dr. Loomis and wishing us all a happy Michael Myers Monday. And last but certainly not least, the great Tyler Main says, more Michael for your Monday. After a great Scarefest weekend, I got to spend some quality time with these guys. Now that's a Michael Myers Monday. Be honest, who's jealous? And look, there he is with Scout, Taylor Compton, and our buddy James Jude Courtney. I admit it. I'll be honest, I'm jealous. I wish I was got to hang out with them this weekend. Pretty awesome indeed. All right, guys, the time has come. Like I said, this week we're wrapping the live stream a little bit early, but the party is not over. The Michael Myers Monday party, we are going to carry it right over to Sandy's premiere, okay? Right now, it is about to premiere, so hit the pinned link, and I'll post it one more time right here. And we have just a couple minutes. I set it for a 5-minute countdown, so it's actually going to begin at 11:36. And so we've got just a couple minutes to run over there for the premiere. And I will be there, like I said, lurking in the live chat, hanging out, commenting along, giving you a live commentary of sorts. And again, if you saw it last week and just want to relive the fun, you can do that. Right now, I am posting the link in the live chat. There it is. Uh-oh, Bartholomew. Barf. Yes, well, normally you're not too late. We're ending the live stream a little bit early tonight, but like I said, everybody hit this link that I just posted in the live chat. Go over, because in about 3 minutes, the full interview with Sandy Johnson will premiere. I'll be over there in the live chat with you guys as it premieres. And it's everything from last week, starting from right when we brought her in, and when the audio issues began, and then it will go all the way through, including after we got it straightened out, and including your questions, all the way until we said goodnight to Sandy. So I'll see you over there. I'm going to sign off here. Hit this link. Go over there. Join us over there. Let's bring the party over there for the Sandy interview. Fall Guys, City Kitty, David Suber, all you guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. Rob said that he did not open his Michael Myers soft vinyl from Mondo. Brett and Pat, I'd love to hear from you guys if you have opened yours, if you plan to, and if you did, have you had any issues with the head? I was scared to pull it too much harder right now. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Be here next week. It's going to be an exciting one. It's Halloween week. It's the final Monday before Halloween itself. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be an epic one. And we got a ton coming your way between now and then. You're not going to want to miss any of it. I promise you. Lots of awesome stuff. And again, I can't thank you all enough for hanging out with me tonight. Now, tune in to the full Sandy Johnson interview premiering right now. Until then, I'm Matt Arts for Halloween Daily News. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Keep it killer. I'll see you soon. I'll actually see you just a minute over there at the interview. Till then, happy Michael Myers Monday. Good night, Haddonfield.